ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Denver Broncos. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They returned home after playing in London last week, but it was a good trip as they came home a winner.
And that's a long flight when you lose, but not half as bad when you come home with a victory and full of bangers and mash.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, we must increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards.
Throwing his dart.
First down.
That's complete. It's Neighbors. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
A gain of 5.
He was locked in. 2 trips to the end zone, Charles, over 100 yards receiving.
How about the combination of route running, confidence going downfield, and the ability to go up and get the football? You're exactly right. It was hard for them to stop him.
That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Travis Hunter, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Giants march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Nix. Finding Sutton on the out route, who makes the catch. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Giants offense and receiver Malik Neighbors headed on the field. And he's been the go-to guy in this offense throughout the first half of the season. As you can see, he's the NFL's leader in touchdown catches. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. This defense for the Broncos, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Scatteroo. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Almost 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Here's Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. And the Giants first down.
First down, here's Scatteroo. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action now. Dart. A quick throw there is incomplete. When you look at this Bronco defense, this crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. To throw, Dart. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Giants at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
44 yards. That's another Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's Beckham now. It's a jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd.
Scatteroo.
At the 2-yard line.
He's going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. 7-7, our score after 1. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. They'll try to throw for it with Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Travis Hunter with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Giants have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Gano to
the touchdown here to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Broncos offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for Broncos.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Wide open receiver, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing Nix. And this to a former Giant, it's Evan Ingram. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Giants 31.
Nix to the air. Throw left side complete. That's Sutton. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
It's a gain of
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Caught at the 7-yard line. They'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now it's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. J.K. Dobbins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from drawing level. What's good on the extra point? And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game, Charles, much talked about coming in. And you think there's a real chance this is a Super Bowl preview?
I do, because as things stand, and I'll give you a little bit of a caveat here, that maybe things will shake out a little bit if someone loses along the way. But here we are right now. These are your 2 current #1 seeds. And I think they're both good enough to make it to the big game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A play fake, and now it's Dart. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Going up top. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, 64 yards. And the Giants take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Gano for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. That time a 6-play drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, here's Nix.
Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
It's a gain of 3.
To throw is Nix. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Evan Ingram, 68 yards. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On play action, here's Dart. He's going to go up top again. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Malik Neighbors,
His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
and the Giants will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Gano now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
He completes this to Sutton. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 30.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Nix. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Back to throw. Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Franklin. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards.
And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA
Our
Sports
journey through the
halftime
NFL
report.
starts now. And it begins at Arrowhead. The Chiefs at home to take on the Raiders in the AFC West. And this is one of the greatest connections in NFL history. Mahomes to Kelsey. 19 yards for the touchdown. The Chiefs move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. And this is a touchdown. The Eagles wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Rome Odunze. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Bears get back to 500. They even their mark at 3-3. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half, as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Nifty move.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun is Nix. That is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Nice little juke. Given 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
He was brought down by Andrew Phillips. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd.
A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's the option. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 9. Nix from the shotgun. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
From the gun on 3rd down, Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
He's in the space past the 25. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the 1st at about the 21.
A 10-yard gain.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. On the ground, it's Scatterboo to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
To throw his dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
A gain of 22 yards.
Dart going to give to Scatterbury. Alex Singleton, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. He's got it at the 15. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 13-yard line.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. An inside run with Scatterbury. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scatterbury with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this fourth quarter advantage. Gano for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was all finished off by the 17-yard touchdown run. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Looking to put a drive together. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Abdul Carter able to record his 5th sack of the season.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Ready.
2nd and 14. And this one is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Give up the middle, Scatterbury. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones. 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun is Dart. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing, Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Travis Hunter, his third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Giants have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for two.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And coming out now, the Broncos.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, and there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Nix. Over the middle, complete. It's Perry. First target, first catch, and a first down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Broncos first down.
Operating from the gun. Nix. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll look to throw again.
Completes it to Perry.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd
4
down.
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And he'll go down at the 28.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Broncos first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down. They're going. It's Nix.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this in the red zone all the way inside Denver's 15. It's a big-time play there for the G-Man. 62 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
A give, it's Scatterby. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll start on the ground with Scatteroo. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now to this point. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Scatteroo going to run it out of the gun. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Singletary, they'll run for it. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix throwing the out route incomplete. That's Franklin. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31.
Play action. Here's Nix. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's caught at the 10. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
2 yards. That's good for Broncos. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Broncos get a bit closer.
The Broncos will line up for the
Throwing Nix. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. So that last kickoff, just a mere formality, obviously, Charles, wrapping up a game that they should be very happy about in which they got the win.
Yeah, I thought they were clearly the better team by the end, and they earned this one with a terrific game plan and consistent effort throughout. Only fitting that they had the ball when the clock hit 0.
So for the Giants, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for Denver, they drop just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2.